Hey everyone, Ken here, coming at you in the kitchen today with another lantern video. We just had a pretty recent snowstorm. It's cold in the garage, it's cold outside, and we got a new addition to the family, and what a better place to show it off than the kitchen. So why don't we do a quick unboxing here of this new product and see what it's all about. Look at that, the Rayo cooker lantern. Now I know a lot of you guys are saying Rayo, there's no more Rayo out there. And I don't know who manufactures this, but they're using the Rayo name, they're using the Rayo logo. Actually, it's from a company called Lehman's. It's an Amish supplier out in Ohio there. And thought it was pretty cool. They had a pretty good sale on these recently. They were out of stock for a while. I actually had my eye on one of these last year, I think it was, and they were quite expensive. They were around $50, but was able to pick this one up for I think $35 or $36 and free shipping. And I really didn't have much of an interest in it before. I actually did hear some chatter that they weren't as good as the Dietz Millennium, but when the price came down, and knowing me, I had to have it. So here it is. Without further ado, why don't we get this thing unboxed and give it a fire up, and we'll see. I got some soup that I could warm up on it, and we'll see what it does. Okay, so we got her out of the box. It's big. It's very huge. It's really cool. It's got a big base on it here. Look at that. And the best thing, the really cool thing, look at the size of this pot that it comes with. I could not believe how huge that is. It looked like it was only about 2/3 the size in the picture. And it's got a nice mesh, what do you call that? Like a elastic carrying bag there. I guess if you wanted to take this thing camping or something with you. How cool is that? I didn't even know it came with that. And looks like the crown, yeah, let's see, whoops, I'll have to just grab that here. I think the crown removes with just like a quarter turn. Yep, it's got like these little notches in it, and there's a little cutaway in the top there. You can see it's got these little cutaways to remove the top. And yeah, let's see what kind of a fit we get. Look at that. Well, okay, it kind of sits down in there. There we go. So what we're going to have to do now is we're going to have to get some oil in this thing, let the wick soak for a little bit, and come back and we'll light this up and we'll see if we can warm up some soup. So that looks like olive oil. No, that one goes here. Ah, lantern fuel. This is the same bottle. You got to be careful on that one. Actually, this is kept in the garage, but I just brought it in for now to fill it up. But it's got a little O-ring. It's a little different too. It's got a little O-ring in there for the cap. Kind of a small cap and a small filler for that, but that's okay. That's why I use this, because it's real easy. The thing of it is, you got to watch when you stop, because you don't want to spill it. But that should probably be enough. All right, so we filled it up. The wick looks like it's saturated. There was one caveat that I had there. Notice how, I don't know if you noticed before, how the pot was kind of sticking. See, now it goes on and comes off nice and smooth. Before it was kind of, there was like a pinch point right here and here. So all I did was actually, by the might of my mighty hands, kind of bend that inward a little bit, because I'm thinking once you have a pot full of hot liquid, if you're going to pull that off, it's just going to spill everywhere. So now it is kind of smooth operation on and off, and it sits and bottoms out pretty nice. It still does have a little bit of friction, but it's not going to come and release like it did. So yeah, I didn't trim the wick. The wick looks pretty straight. It's got a couple little fuzzies on there. Will probably burn off. But why don't we light her up? And oh, the other thing too is I did adjust the globe guards too. The globe guards were kind of flattened. So I took the globe and I gave them a little more spring back so that they grip the globe a little better, and I got a little better action raising and lowering the globe. That was a little sloppy before, so fix that. Couple little things there, and yeah, now we're ready to light it up. Since I'm inside, I'll probably put my kitchen hood on low, get a little ventilation here, and yeah, let's see what she does there. It's actually not burning too bad. Got a decent flame on it. Not too bad. Alright. And like I said, I am burning it without the crown on the top. I'm sure it'll probably perform better as a lantern with the crown on the top. But, be that as it may, I'll let it warm up for a few minutes. I'll wash my pot out here. And then I'm going to grab some soup. We'll put some soup in there, and we'll give it the test. All right, I got my pot all washed out because, you know, it's brand new. I always like to wash things out. And got the last bit of the homemade bean soup that we got here. Now I'm going to guess it's about 1.5 cups, maybe 2 cups, but I'm not going to guess. I have a cup here that measures it, because I want to know how, you know, about how long this is going to take. So let's just do a quick estimate there. That's a cup, and look at that. Yeah, probably about 2 cups. Okay, 2 cups. That's 2 cups of soup in there. Exactly. Pretty exactly. And there's a carrot left in there. I can't leave that guy in there. We'll have to get him in there. And yeah. So there we go. That's a pretty decent amount of soup, and we're going to go ahead, pop this on, and we're going to turn it up. Let that go as high as we can without sooting and smoking, and we're going to time this. Here we go. We got 2:33 right now in the afternoon, and we're going to see how long this takes to warm up 2 cups of soup. Oh, you know what? And if I put the lid on it, probably heat things up a little quicker. Don't forget your lid. So we're going to let this go about 3 or 4 minutes, and we'll give it a taste. Alright, well, I gotta say, it's been 10 minutes, and I'm not really too convinced that the soup is going to be warm. Look, I can put my hand right there and just barely feel some warmth. So let me grab a spoon, stir it up a little bit, do a little taste test, see what we got. But I'm not having real high hopes that it's going to be hot soup. Barely warm. Looks like we're going to have to go another 10 minutes. Alright, so I think we're coming up on about 20 minutes now. I'm going to bravely put my hand on top. I'm just starting to feel a little warmth. Yeah, it's just starting to actually get a little too warm to leave my hand on there. Let me open it up and stir up the soup and give it a taste and see. Oh, look at that. I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but I actually got a little steam action going on there. Wow. Look at that. Let me give the soup a little taste here. And it is warm. It is not exactly as warm as I'd like it yet, but I could eat it if I had to. But I'm going to give this another couple minutes and get it to my liking, but we're finally getting somewhere now. Alright, so we're back, and it's been approximately a half hour. And as you can see on the box, it says hot food, coffee, tea, or water in minutes with a non-stick finish. Yeah, this is like 30 minutes total. And I'm going to guess that this is probably hot to my liking. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. I hope that's picking up on camera. I hope you can see I got some nice steam action there. And let me grab a spoon here. And let me see if this comes off real nice now with it being hot, and it does. And I actually got a little steam action going here on my soup, and I'm going to try my soup. and I have some good hot soup, but took 30 minutes. But I'm sure it's a little slower than the Millennium. I'm going to do a future video. I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison. I did previously do a Millennium, and I made my own cooker, and I was actually able to achieve a boil on those lanterns. Now I don't know if I think I was only using about a cup of water though, but I achieved a boil, a low grade boil, in I think 13 or 14 minutes. So I'm almost darn sure that those are a little better, quicker lanterns than this. However, it does work if that's your worst case scenario and you have, you know, that's the only thing you have to heat some food. I don't know if you can actually do any cooking. I did actually cook an egg and on one of my previous videos. So the Millennium does actually cook certain foods in small portions, but I doubt you'd probably be able to actually cook anything other than heat something up on this. But it's a pretty neat thing to have to the collection. But I will do a side-by-side comparison, and I may even throw in my own lantern that I made and see what kind of results we get. But there you go. I think I'm going to finish this video up now and enjoy my soup. So everybody, thank you for watching. Thank you for my new subscribers, and really appreciate you guys, and we'll see you real soon with another lantern video. Bye bye for now.